So here we go, another start, another week. Let's get this out of the way. With the horrible bit that starts the week is the Void Rift. I just don't like doing it. Come on then, let's go. Get this smashed out. It is the worst, it's the worst part. Don't even have gear lock on here, which is somewhat annoying. We do have tea ready. That's a bonus though, isn't it? We lost without that. Then see if we can just clear this in a oneer. That'll get that out of the way. Then it's done for another week, isn't it? But God, even these auto runs are slow and laborious. I'll start looking at some other heroes or champions we can use to put in here. But the thing is, you just want to get it done. Just want to get it out of the way so quickly. If it wasn't for the gleaming meteorites, would you still do it? Probably not. Probably not worth it without them. That's it, done. Next one. But it's only the first one done, isn't it? So much more to do. So much more to do. Then you never know. You never know what you're going to get out of it at the other end, do you? I mean, that's the issue with the gleaming meteorites. You go to the forge and you smash out your 10 pot, and you can have absolute disaster or absolute joy, which I suppose is what keeps us all coming back for more every time. I wonder if there's some more weird and wonderful ways to get this done. We'll smash through this. We'll go to the forge and get the forge part of it done, because that'll be oh, that could be a bonus, or it could be a nightmare, couldn't it? You could be thinking, oh god, not this for another week. But still need that Nyx. Even more so, I want her artifact now, because I was using her in Phantasmal Menace. She's absolutely brilliant in it. But would like to see. I think that artifact of hers is really going to help it out. So that'd be quite nice to see. Nice to see it and see if it does help her out. So, because without Ingrid on the new one, then you're somewhat limited. It's how well you can really do on it. I mean, she's just so strong there. It's absolutely maddening. Because of all the people that needed content built for them, it probably wasn't her. That ability to switch from AoE over to single target when the first round is AoE and the second round is single target, just makes her stronger than normal, which is how you want your Ingrid, isn't it? You want your Ingrid stronger than normal. So if you've got her, absolutely fantastic for the next cycle through of the Immortal Codex, I should imagine, when Phantasmal Menace hits global. But before that, then it does cause not a massive issue. People are still getting. I'm still getting up to A+. I can't crack into the S's. I think the highest I've seen is a double S. I don't think I've seen anyone crack triple S on it yet. I'm sure that's only a matter of time, and I'm sure when it hits global, there are probably some bigger whales there. I don't know, but there might be some there. But on the Forerunner, I think the highest I've seen is a double S. on the leaderboard at the moment. Might go and have a quick check of it. I mean, I'm getting A+ and I can still hit, I think it's the top 2%. So that is that shows you the markup of it. But unfortunately, it's same old, and it's all you see mostly coming down. It's Ingrid Pope, Ingrid Pope, Ingrid Pope. But there we go. It is what it is, isn't it? Maybe someday they'll develop content that's not for Ingrid and Pope. That'd be handy, but that's just so powerful. So powerful in the game. Saw quite an interesting post on the old Dev Insights. There was someone saying that because of the lack of change of meta or how it rotates, they were leaving the game and spending their money somewhere else. I presume they keep a track of it. I'm just saving up all my ancients at the moment for the next big banner event on ancients. Whether what that would be is I don't know. Whether they'll have a new hero come in that then changes from the Ingrid Pope, or whether they run those banners again, I don't know. But it'd be interesting to see what the next big one will be. Yeah, the rewards here, the only ones, I mean, I just come in here for the gleaming meteorite fragments. So that's pretty much all I come for. And that 10 pop, so if you get a good temple, like it's one of the best weeks of your life, isn't it? When you see all those exclusives that you actually want on champions like that. Absolutely fantastic. And if it goes the other way, you have an absolute nightmare for it and don't want it at all. Oh, Sonic, how you doing, mate? You all right? Is it Lassa Boss this week? I don't know. We'll have a look. Have a play around with him. What do you need for him? Single target DPS, a Gluttony, a Baron, and Valk, I think, is really good for it as well. Oh dear, we've lost someone. Is this going to be an issue? Get ready to get this off. What happened to Nox? There we go. Don't want to lose this. It's annoying if that happens. You've got to restart everything. Just because some of your heroes, you've moved gear around. You look on them later and you're like, oh no gear. It's quite another interesting post that came up about on the Dev Insights. They said they would look into it, but they were just saying on auto fights, before you go into it, you should get a warning whether your heroes are completely geared or not, because you don't know. And also when you go for next fight, it's just the ones down there are the ones you used on the last fight, not necessarily your auto team. So can we get away with seeing whether your auto team's actually got gear on, which I thought was quite a sensible suggestion on how you should do it, on how you should look at stuff. Whether they'll introduce it or not is a different matter altogether, but it would be ideal if they did. An absolute bonus, but we'll see. This is the Forerunner at the moment, and it's closed. Not closed, but there are no Oracle trials on, which is quite weird. Apparently there's a reset with the Oracle's trials. I'll show you the post, but they've closed them, so there's no Oracle trials on the Forerunner until Thursday. Thursday's the next one where it comes up. So that's it's quite strange looking out on it, on not having anything set to actually do in the game and just sort of picking what you want to do, which is Gear Raid 3 obviously. But and then global, I've been doing some auto runs and farming on global. I think I'm about sub 200 for an ancient. I've got the ancient pity in there now, So I think, yeah, I think I'm about sub 200. Don't lose, don't stop this. Come on. Thank God for that. Yeah, I think I'm about sub 200 just about for getting my Ancient Pity. They don't always come as I want them. I don't always get brilliant pieces. And be honest, what I've actually got is terrible pieces, but right. Let's get this done. Where are you? You there? There, I think. I can't remember where I place everything. Why isn't this on auto? Come on. Right. Everything done now, have we? Got it all settled? We've done and dusted out of the way. Yeah, we got. We'll wait and see. Wait and see. Oh, there we go. Beautiful hero. We do love you. Making range not an issue. There we go. Should be able to speed this up now, shouldn't we? This is it. All done, isn't it? Unless I do something stupid. Which isn't to be, you know, that's a definite possibility. That's wrong. That's wrong. I'll take you out as well. There you go. Save Nocturnes. You back on a full health. Come on. To go. 5. There we go. Feeling quietly confident. Nocturne, do you have gear on? That is some incredibly low hits you're doing. And you go, Saturday done 300 runs and got 4 pieces, and then the same on the next day and got none. Yeah, that sounds about right. Were any of the pieces any good though? I mean, they've removed healing effect off the DPS sets, haven't they? Heroes. Oh, I need to do a quick check on. There you are there. Yeah, I've got gear on. Wow, I was expecting more damage from you. Okay. Maybe it's just you. I don't like this fight. I don't like this section of the Void Rift. It's always a nightmare because you never know what's going to happen with regards to the tentacles, when they're going to, where they're going to come up, and who you need where. It's always a bit of a nightmare. The first couple aren't so bad, but once you start getting into those tentacles coming up and you're trying to move Aatrox around, it's just, and then there's that, I'll have to have a quick check. Are we on the one where they don't take damage and they hit for less or something like that? I can't remember. It's all a bit weird. It's one of those weird things about this place. It's alright when you're doing it sorry, you're pushing it and you remember all these things, but doing it once a week, and it just takes an hour out of your life. A1 Denny, because we got a Duke Denny instead of an Ingrid. That's always a bonus. Not that I'm bitter or twisted. Always a pain, but there you go. Another one out of the way. Slowly getting it done. All this for the gleaming meteorites. That was quite weird. This mount is absolutely brilliant because you get this trigger here where you got gleaming meteorite fragments. I think it even shows it in the storage, doesn't it? Does it show it here? No, it shows you got the 27 as opposed to the 25. But because this mount triggers and you get a couple of extra gleaming meteorite fragments. But when Prancer came out, I had a quick run and did Prancer, and the rewards were less than good, to be honest. They were quite bad and quite poor. I noticed that mount was on sale in the shop. I thought, is that really how you should do things? I suppose there are ones saying that Prancer, the Christmas mount, isn't as good as is it Barbara, isn't it? That mount there. And people say, oh, where is it? So they put her in the shop so you could buy the mount. I just thought it was slightly wrong. So what did you get? Something got 3 cursed, 1 invigoration. Those Kirkus without healing effects. Yeah, so yeah, they don't get the healing effect anymore, do they? Which is a bonus. Curse set, yeah. Curse set. You can't upgrade the curse set though, can you? I think the set, so it's the wisdom set, isn't it? And what's the other one that gets upgraded? Is that a curse set? I don't know which one. Which other set is upgraded or upgradable? Then, without looking, I I can't think, to be honest. No, it's a wisdom set. I want to say insight as well, but I'm not 100% sure on that, to be brutally honest. Because they're the ones you really want, aren't they? Are the ones the sets that you can upgrade as well. Always nice. I wonder if they'll introduce more sets that can be upgraded as well. To additional T3 sets, that'd be quite handy and quite nice for them to actually do. And then what we've got, Wednesday is when Guild Wars kicks off, so that's going to be another interesting day. Yeah, I thought there's one round here. Don't want to miss you. Yeah. So yeah, when I get, I'm not sure if I've got enough stuff to actually buy everything, or I'm fairly certain I haven't got enough to buy everything in the new shop, because the shop now in the guild shop has ancient crystals in there, so you can buy 2 of them for 1,000 each. There's 2,000 guild coins you need before you go on to the other stuff. They do say, don't they, there's going to be a significant increase in the amount of guild coins you get from Guild Wars on your attacks. So we'll have to wait and see on that, and we'll have a look. I'll do my attacks on the global and have a look at how many you get for a win, and I'll probably lose a couple to see to make sure we know how many you get on a loss. And then we'll have a look on Wednesday when it goes live. I'll have a look on the Guild Wars for the Forerunner server and have a look at how many you then get to see what they think a significant increase is. Because with the ancients in there, the ancient summoning crystals, there's 2,000 you need before you've done anything else. before you look at getting your mythic essence, isn't it, to upgrade any artifact? So still holding on. Don't know which artifacts to upgrade, really, to be honest. Oh, it's just such a nightmare. Tough old life, eh? I've got to have a look at my Semram 2 team as well. I think I've got a DPS issue with it. It's not. I got 110,000, I think it was. I was just a bit short, which was such a blow. Time was slowly ticking away before you can decide that, yeah, that's enough. That's going to be it for me. So actually have a look to see. I might have to have a look to see who I can upgrade or where I can get extra gear from or something to see if I can get over that 120. Oh, this is the first one, isn't it, where it's all going to start to go wrong. Bloody tentacle there, right? So I'm presuming you haven't got gear on. Oh, the issue with auto fights. Here we go. Oh no, right, quit. Right, let's go and have a look at the team and then see who or what we've got where. Stage in battle, is this the team? It could be. Could be. It's not though, is it? Does this team work? Do you think this team works? I'm trying to think where I position everyone. I don't know. This team might actually work, and I might save this one up. So I'm curious if tentacles are done with, whether I can hit tentacles with the crazy ult. You and you there. Okay. Then he's going there. Oh, it's not going to be enough damage by any stretch of the imagination. Right, quit that. So that doesn't work. Right. Complete. Right, let's go and quickly try and actually fit gear to people then. We can get it back onto auto. Are you? Oh, you're right the way down here. Yeah, you've got no gear on then, have you? Oh, where is gear save? Where is gear lock on this? Let's put that on. If I use you later, So, and then does Aatrox have gear on? Because I'm fairly certain in the auto fights. Yeah, you've got gear, artifact. Let's go. Hopefully the auto fight will actually do something and get somewhere now. I haven't even looked actually, I haven't even checked to see whether you can damage the tentacles. I think you can, can't you? Well, that stupid week where they don't get damaged. Make sure you two last a bit longer than last time. Does Aatrox go out or go in the right place? Come on. If you could kill it, that would be handy. Now, remove you and then find out you come back in the same place, yeah? You're available again. Where's the next tentacle? There, you little bugger. Hopefully he'll walk off and that's it done. Right, out. Thank God for that. The game doesn't provide 50 sets for my account. You got one of those, have you? Right, let's get this one out of the way. This is what we've gone with, is it? Why haven't we taken an Aatrox? Why haven't I? Seems a very weird way around to do things. Right, so tank down. Healer down. No DPS until the boss has entangled someone. Come on, boss, get your entangled done and then we can get some DPS down. There we go. Otherwise, you can entangle your DPS and it just makes your life a bit harder. And why would you want to make your life harder? You're going there, aren't you? As you all go across there. Very weird brought up hope. Why did I do this? Still don't know. 100% sure if it's going to work out. We'll find out, I'm sure. It gets rid of everything quickly, but this is going to be a nightmare for us, surely. Okay. That worked. I'm not sold on it though as a plan. Not thinking it's the greatest move ever. What we've got to do 5, so that'd be 1, 2, 3, 2 more from the top run. What's done? Sorted. Right, so that's nice and easy out of the way. Thank God for that. Terrible little... Oh, terrible option. Once you've done it, just give us a tick in the box so we can claim it. It's just... to do it every week is just such a pain. So I saw in the old Discord they were running a contest to do, I think it's AMR 20, lowest BP possible. So I might give that a shout and see how low we can get it. Could be an interesting fight. See what happens. I think this is one of the best upgrades they've done in the game quietly in the background. Is this petrification is removed after a minute to save you recalling your champions and then redeploying them and things like that. So that's an absolute bonus. But don't know what other updates they've got planned. I'm curious if there's an update coming on sort of Thursday. As I was saying earlier, the Forerunner doesn't have any Oracle's trials on. They're closed until Thursday, which is odd to see, and I'll show it after we've got through this. It is quite weird to actually see there's nothing there. But I'm wondering if they're going to put an update into the Forerunner on Thursday as well, which would be quite interesting. Be nice to see. We'll have a play around and a look at it and see what's up and on with it and that sort of good stuff. What else we've got to do? We'll have a look at the Phantasmal Trial as well later, or the Phantasmal Menace after this as well. Going to have a look at the leaderboard, see if anyone's got above. I think there was one person yesterday on double S, and that was as far as he got. And he was, strangely, they were the only person who hadn't used an Ingrid Pope team. It was quite a good team he'd used. So quite interesting team. I mean, I can't make the team. I don't have the Lord he used. It was Solos, the old hold the fireball above your head and chuck it down from the Nightmare. Is it Nightmare faction or is that Infernals? But yeah, it was using him. And really, really quite a nice little team set up as well, which I thought was quite good. So I thought fair play to you. Nice to see. But again, it's not an easily accessible team for everyone. But I think with the new the new Immortal Codex, then everyone will be able to get B on it. But getting above that may be somewhat harder. But then if you've got an Ingrid, you're laughing. So back there then with that. Yeah, I think it's Lasser, isn't it? So we're going to have a look and we're going to crack him out. Not a couple of little things I like to try and do differently. And I think if you've got a Silas, then that makes it significantly easier. If you've got a Pope, that will make it significantly easier as well. Who else makes it easier? Gluttony makes it easier as well. If you've got a Gluttony, that makes the fight a lot easier as well. Baron, I think, makes it easier, and Valk as well. I think all of those sort of really aid in helping the fight move along. Oh, look. Yeah, there he is. So I think if you have a look at these, they're more susceptible, aren't they, to magic damage? Not so fussed about him. Fire, yeah. There it is. Yeah, when monster's HP is less than 30%, Sublime Stone statues less will petrify, use some petrification blessing, improving its defense and magic resistance greatly. So defense and magic resistance are upgraded. Okay. Right. We'll just get this one out of the way, and then it's on. Is it onto the last? There's a couple of other little bits in there. There's the old gold and there's old diamonds and cash phase to go in there. There's a couple of chests to pick up, which is nice. That's what we've got to do. We've got to do the trade-in hall as well. I think I've got everything prepped for that. So for me, for the trade-in hall, all I do is I put the sailing out on the daily. So I do that 3 times a day. And then I make sure that I've got 180 of each food. So I think that's the most you're going to get asked for on a week. So I make sure that I go through and I've got 180. Then after that, I just farm recipes for stamina. And that's about it. Is there much else to do with it? Have you got Silas though, or have you been pulling? Have you been pulling lots of Ediths and no Silases? A7 Edith. So you're sorted for Gear Dungeon 2 then, aren't you? Apparently she's really good in the bottom range of Gear Dungeon 2. I was playing around with it and trying out that new hero that we got. Just a bit RNG orientated with her. Get this done. Thank you. It was just a bit of a nightmare. Sometimes she just wouldn't push the mob away and it exploded and you thought, well, that's me run done now. And then other times she had no issues with it. A1 Silas. Ah, all right then. A1 Silas is nice. Had him for like 4 months. I'm sure there's some people out there who are still pulling madly and still haven't got him. There's always that one hero that you want that sort of eludes you forever. I mean, on this account, I still haven't got a Hex, and it's on the Forerunner account, so it's been going for the best, I don't know, year and a half, 18 months, and still can't get a Hex. I'm going to guess that's a happy birthday then. That is a nice pull. That is in it. Silas Vierna, Edith Hex, blimey. That is a good pulling session. So you got the day off work then tomorrow or anything like that, and then Sonic? And are you going back onto your Sega Mega Drive then and doing Sonic? You're going to have a full-on trip down memory lane. So this is apparently the team we're using. Right then. I don't know how many other people do it or which way around they do it. I absolutely love Gluttony in this bottom slot here. I just think he's an absolute godsend for it. After that, for me, it's Dolores that goes up because her ultimate takes longer to get round than Silas's does. Silas comes up with nearly a full... move me up a bit. Silas would come up with nearly a full rage meter, doesn't he? So when we put him down, sure he does. Yeah, his is much closer. So you can trigger his much earlier. And also you can trigger his earlier because it goes on for so long. It would still be going when these two mobs on the right spawn, which is what you're after. Boom, there's the ultimate. His ultimate is so good. So good. Right, so if we trigger Dolores now and then Silas, there we go. And start getting the other champions down on the other side. Oh, we're using Nocturne, are we? Okay. Didn't even look at that, to be honest. So Silas is still going with his ultimate there. Boom, boom. And then he'll take out these ones on the right, hopefully before they spawn anything. If they spawn stuff, it's not the end of the world, but it's just easier if they don't. And then, for me, long-range fighter, anything would go in there. There's quite a few out and about now that you can use to smash through that. Smash the boss down. Up here, any single target, so Pope would be ideal. Pope would probably be loads better than Nocturne, but I've got a soft spot for Nocturne myself. Oh, need a healer down, just in case. Now, the other thing I do like to do is I like to put Valk down here, coming up, so she's got the she can do the res, or if it all goes wrong and your tank gets hit. So she's got that ability to sort of sort that out for you. I put her further down, so she's got the range to hit the boss. But I think if you put her up one, then the boss will attack her, which is a shame. You certainly don't want that to happen. And now the boss should arrive, and then we should be able to sort out our tank. Silas up, there we go. No, get Baron down. Now Baron comes up with his unyielding as well, which is dead handy for this. So you've got another sort of, you've got an 8-second boost to get the boss down with. So we can trigger off Valk now. Baron gets up there we go. Can trigger off his big old shield. And then he's got unyielding as well. So, I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. I think Baron is top draw there. And that Valk just gives you the bit of extra that you might want there. That's the boss done. He done his blow up thing, but it's no great shakes. I don't think it's a major issue. We'll find out in about another 40 seconds, won't we, if it's an issue or not. Right, we need to get rid of you and get rid of you as well. Just so we can redeploy them. This would be the only issue, is these will start to build up, which is going to be a bit of a pain, but I don't think it's anything unsurmountable. They're going to start releasing these. They'll come round and join up, and it can be a bit of a pain to get through them, but I don't think it's anything. There you go, start getting a single target down now. I get Silas back up, which would be a bonus. There you go, start getting rid of those. Dolores back up. Got Zillitude to start doing some stuff for us. Gonna need some time to get the tank down. This is going to cause an issue for me. I think I might be snookered. Oh no. Oh, shameful, shameful. Oh, I should have swapped over to Pope as well, shouldn't I? That would have made my life easier. Right. Let's take you out, put you in. Swap you up there. Right. Then we'll speed it up this time round. Come on, let's go. First time in a long time I've got myself killed there. What an idiot. Just wondering if you get enough energy to actually put everyone down. No, didn't get enough time to put everyone down. This could be all right. Yeah. Might have to look at doing it a different way. Oh, truck driving. Oh, blimey. It's been a long day, long time since I've done that. And to be honest, thankfully. Just start hating on other road users. Die. There we go. That's a bonus. Nice little bonus there. I wonder how much damage they do actually take or need to take. Can we just take them all out with that ability? Your lesson not as powerful as this boss then, no? Right, let's go. Can we get them all down? Oh, we missed you. One more to go. Just you to go, and that's it done. And then it's just collecting loot. Right, Lyra. Yeah, building up Lyra. So I really like her, to be honest. Yeah, really, really nice champion. I quite like her. The only thing I would say is, hopefully you're going to start again in a minute. Yeah. is when you place her down, she's got these two cosmic rifts that she does up on her hands. They sort of come out to the side of her. And if you've got both of them up, then they trigger two lots of ultimate, or they each trigger another ultimate off her, or the ultimate gets triggered again. But it also dispels stuff, so she's actually a really good dispeller for taking off on Semram 2 on the Aegeus mode. That buff that he puts on himself, you can remove that. So she's really good, but you do have to go somewhere where you can see that she's got these orbs on there. And particularly if you're running an infernal comp, so if you've got like a twin fiend up there and a hex and that sort of stuff, I think there's some good infernal heroes out and about. Right then, let's get into the rewards. Rewards time. Let's go. Come on. Need some soul stones. Need some soul stones. Not looking good. Maybe one day we'll get them. I've got 110k, so I've got my sort of DPS out. I think. See if I can manage a bit more DPS. 2. Okay. What do we want out of this? Bullion. Let's upgrade some stuff at some point. This should be a rewards bonus. Legendary chest, is it? Yes. Come on. Oof. 1, 2, 3. They came in at the end. You were making me suffer for that, weren't you? Boom. And then we'll take these. Take these. Right, there we go. Nice rewards there. Happy with that. Yeah, this is that. Yeah, so Oracle's Trials. Oh, fully disappeared. Completely gone. Empty slot. Nothing there now. Storage is done. Get these smashed out. This is ridiculous that they don't have a gold quest at least once a week because there are people waiting on still doing it. Oh, Lego Crystal from Nightmare 4. Always nice. Should really have. There we go, there's one. It should be there every week. And then it is back to farming up the bits you need, the food. So literally all I do is come over to the cooking. I can see what I'm short of. So I'd need to get the fish up to 180, and then I need to get mushrooms up to 180, and then after that I just do stamina. So if they have a major stamina thing on again, I can just grab loads of stamina. That is all I do on this. Other than that, I don't see much of a point on it. So fish up to 180 before we start anything else. Mortal Codex, a quick look. How's everyone doing on the leaderboard? There we go, double S. That's as good as anyone's got at the moment. And he's done really well. That's a really nice team. Absolutely really pleased for him. Yeah, so congratulations, No Chance. It's nice to see. There's another team there. But everything else, you'll see Ingrid's are all over the place. There she is, there she is, there she is. So, yeah, Ingrid centric, but really nice to see that someone's doing it without them and doing well. What else are we on? Right then, let's have on artifacts. We've got 3, haven't we? Come on. Oh, silence. We'll take that. It's been a good week already. Rock grading silences, and then there's a 10 pop at the end. Come on, be good. Oh, we are good. Yes, that is good. Right then, let's go and promote some of those. Promoting you up. Who else are we promoting up? What else did we get? There we go. Oh, increases damage to 17%. Thank you very much. No news on when his other half's coming out, because he's got a bonded skill now, hasn't he? So is it Foxfire or something like that? I forget. Increases damage dealt to 7%. No, thank you. Absolutely, we'll take that. So there we go, that's my run through from the week. Is there anything you want to see? This is the Forerunner account, so if you want to have a look at anything that's changed or is new on here, then give a shout out now in the chat. So that's my sort of team on this. So if there's anything you want to see, give us a shout. Otherwise I will I'll knock it on the head and go and see how the workmen are doing and sort out a video for later today. So that's about it from me. Happy birthday, Sonic. That needs to be done, doesn't it? You enjoy your trucking. Magda Spotlight, yeah, she is good. I don't have her. I would really like to get her. Need to upgrade 40 gears. I'll have in it. Oh, congratulations, mate! You're that close. You're almost done on your Odyssey quest. Then 40 more to go, and then there's in it. Yeah. So there we go. Last couple of secs, last minute or so, and then if there's anything you do want to see, put it in the chat, and then we'll have a look. But like I say, I think there might be an update coming on Thursday for Forerunner because there's nothing here. Corridor of Glory again has come round. Are we getting this weekly now? Good news. Good news. Spiritual Altar. But we obviously don't know what we're summoning on yet. But there's absolutely nothing. There's absolutely nothing in the Oracle's trials for the Forerunner at the moment. Oracle's trials has disappeared. It's gone. Yeah, see you later. Right. Nothing said in the chat. Thank you very much for your time. If you give me the old thumbs up, like and subscribe, would help me out a lot. Helps me out more than you know. So if you do that, that'd be much appreciated. If there's anything you do want to see, particularly as it's a Forerunner account and a global, if you want to see little changes or anything like that, Monday reset, I'm always doing it, but you can hit me up a message beforehand and say on that, can you redo it? And you can watch it later or anything like that. Or if there's a video you want doing, just give me a shout out in the comments. Right. Thank you very much for your time. I'm going to go and do some stuff like get a fresh cup of tea because my cup's empty and that's a disaster for me. Right. Catch you all later. Thank you very much for your time. Have a good week. Ciao.